This is Christopher Terry, CEO of iMarkets Live, and I want to discuss the conditions of what we see here on Sunday night. So, first off, the market closed right here on Friday, and the market opened right here on Sunday. This means that during the weekend, there was some kind of news that caused the market to change. I personally am not interested, or I really don't care anything about the news. I really don't. It's never been important to me. I can care what Brexit did. I can care less if the euro went up. I don't care. All right. I'm a technical trader. That's all I care about. And what I do is react or act after the news has occurred. Now, sometimes you can expect news in advance, whether it's non-farm payrolls, FOMC, which is the Federal Open Market Committee, making changes of interest rates, or whatever it may be on a global basis. We see all that. But when there's unexpected news, this causes a shock to the market. As you see, the market opened here after closing here, and you have a lot of people, and you can look at them on Facebook. Everybody knew the move in advance, of course. Okay, I've never traded that way. It's not important to me. All I want to know is where is the current market, where did it open, and what do I do with that information? All right. Now, the best thing that I could suggest is what I've always done is the market. Let me explain this to you. The first 30 minutes of the day, right here, it's a 30-minute bar. Okay. The first 30 minutes of the day is what they call the initial balance. Okay, your initial balance. And what happens during the course of a trading day, let me explain. Let me see if I could bring this down to maybe a 5-minute chart. Okay? All right, so we take that 5-minute chart, and what we see here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so we see here that this area right here was what we call the initial balance for the day. This marks a high and marks a low after the first 30 minutes. After a large gap, up or down, after a large gap, the market takes about 30 minutes to settle out, and then we look at determining the direction for the rest of the day. Some traders look at the first hour. There's no right or wrong about it. You can use the first 30 minutes or the first hour of the day to determine. What we like to do as professional traders is you mark off the high and you mark off the low after the first 30 minutes. Now, like I said, some people like doing 60, some people like doing 30. 30 is typically what they call, like I said, the initial balance in what's called market profile. So after the first 30 minutes of trading, you establish that market profile high or low, and then we take it from there. The fact is the market has been shocked, okay? And after the first 30 minutes, we want to either sell a breakdown from the low of the day or buy a breakout of the high. So if you're to sell, for this example, if you sell the low of the day on a breakdown, your risk goes to the opposite side of the bar. It doesn't matter the size of the gap if your account can sustain it. So let's just say you want to do a 3% risk ratio, and I know some of you people do a lot larger and some do lower. It doesn't matter, but let's just say 3%. You'll look at the pip difference of what you have here, and then you divide it up and you come out with a 3% risk and a trade size that you're going to use. I'm not going to get into that. We have too many videos on that. My goal right here is to establish a foundation for when you move forward into the future, that if you ever occur this again, you know what to do. It's me giving you another little bullet to put in your holster. That way, if you ever see this condition again, which you will, I'm sure, there are so many markets. There's stocks, there's commodities, there's bonds, there's S&P futures, there's European index, there's foreign exchange markets. There's so many different markets out there that you can apply this to. And this is just one example. And I've been doing this for so many years. I know how to take action, and I know how to tell you what to do to protect you. So You wait for the first 30 minutes, you